Hi, I'm the Wandering Newbie. It's time for more Record Keeper. Today, out of nowhere, copyright Disney, Kingdom Hearts. If a month ago you asked me, would Kingdom Hearts ever end up in Record Keeper, I would have said absolutely not. On top of that, if you would ask me if it did show up in Record Keeper, would Global ever get it? I would say absolutely not. And on this day, I look the fool. And there's your intro. Like, I really have no much more to say. I am, honestly, every time I look at this and I see that this event exists, I'm kind of speechless, because I never would have thought that this would have happened in Record Keeper. Like, obviously they've done non-Final Fantasy games, but they were always, like, Final Fantasy adjacent with stuff like, what's it called? Saga, or what's it, fucking, Secret of Mana, but Kingdom Hearts? Nah, I didn't see this ever happening. Well, anyway, let's get a move on. So all right, one very unfortunate thing, and it's really fucked. I will talk more about this later when we get to actual ultimate bosses, but they actually do you know, as Record Keeper is wont to do a good translation of mechanics from Kingdom Hearts games into this. The confusing thing is that everybody in this event appears to be resistant to fire, ice, and lightning, which is weird considering they're not that in Kingdom Hearts. That's the main elements that you attack with. On top of all this, the fact that that's Sora's gimmick, so if you pull anything for Sora, he's useless in this event. Is it 50% or just 10? I think it's a 50 resist. Because all bosses are resistant to magic in Kingdom Hearts 1. Huh. That's interesting. A very odd translation of that mechanic. Mainly because element doesn't equal magic in Record Keeper. So again, it is just a really big nerf to Sora overall in the event that he launches in. I don't know. It's weird. I get the reference if that's true, but it's a weird design decision. Anyway. Whoops, that's wrong. Sora is a Spellblader. Riku is a Darkness Combat Boy. With abilities sort of stemming from that. Soul Break wise, Riku has a lot of Darkness based stuff, as one would expect. Sora's stuff are mainly based around he is a Spellblader based around Ice, Fire, and Thunder. Being able to excel at any of those elements, mattering on what you pull. I'm gonna see if I can find a Kingdom Hearts boy. No, the weird part of the skill sets. So, yes, good. So the weird part of the skill sets, and again, this sort of applies to how the characters interact in their game. Oh, that's not good. So I did get a weird message when I opened up this app initially about like linking a Yup. Uh-oh. So I got an odd message when I opened up the emulator, saying like, "Hey, you need the link. Like, is this the email you want to use?" And I originally thought like, "Oh no, please don't like erase my data." But everything checked out fine initially. Okay, so we can enter fights. Oh boy. It's that song. The emulator has had problems with songs in the past. It is whatever that song is. I'm going to try clearing cache. And we will try again. How do you do it? Here we go. Clear cache files. Like I said, it is the music. If this causes the crash, we know what the problem is. Yep, there you go. That's what the problem was. As stated, the emulator has had problems downloading songs in the past. There was that weird glitch, like, popping version of the FF12 music that we got that one time. Oh no, I lost the boy! Now I just need to cycle until I get another boy. There we go. There was the one time where we got that really fucked up version of the FF12 music from the remake, and then there was another time for Type 0 where music just didn't download at all. We had silence in that instance because I didn't understand what was going on. I just played my own music, but now I understand that this thing sometimes has problems downloading music, which is easily fixed, as we just saw. Just clear cache, restart. That scared the crap out of me, though. When you get an update and your emulator is like, oh, every time there's an update, I just wonder if the emulator is gonna break completely, and then that happens. Woo! You know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about, because the emulator crashing like that has completely blocked out my mind. So we'll just pick up with a new subject. Memory hut. Actually, I'm going to stop myself now, because if I don't stop myself now, I will say memory hut for the rest of this fucking video. Oh, right, now I remember what I was talking about. So obviously it plays into their characters to an extent. But Sora and Riku get one bit of magic access that is a bit weird, because they're very melee-based characters. So Riku gets black magic due to being able to cast Dark Fire Aga, and Sora gets white mage access, probably because, hey, when you play Kingdom Hearts, you're generally healing yourself half the time. At least that's the reasoning I choose to believe. Let's see these new Arcanum soul breaks. Uh-oh. That should attack lowest HP. Ars Arcanum. That's Arcana. Soul breaks. There are 3 overstrikes in a row. It's real nice. Oh, that was Ragnarok. Right, Ars Arcanum is the BSB. So there's 2 versions of Arcane Overstrikes. Arcane Overstrikes, again, 2 flavors. One is hits 3 times for overstrike damage each. God, it's here. They fucking actually did it. It hits 3 times each time for overstrike damage. The other one is hits 20 times normal hits, and then a overstrike hit at the end. Okay, don't break on me. Yeah, the big balance, as V-Person points out, is you can only use them once. I would like to take a good boy, but let me see if I can find out an Ars Arcanum. Hey! There we go. Any tips for how to start off? Okay, a new player, even like day 1, should be able to finish all the easy levels. So, like, you should be able to get all the characters and memory crystals. And at that point, just power through story dungeons. The story dungeon rework just came out. You're going to get way more characters and way more orbs and everything than a normal person starting out would have gotten like a couple months, like a couple days ago, let's say. And just get your stamina up. Like, get your stamina up, collect mithril, save for banners. Don't pull too many times on the same banner. That's a big thing. Like, the Kingdom Hearts one probably looks nice, but if you pull once, twice, and you have like 3 or 4 items on it, no, don't pull again. You're chasing dragons at that point, and you're gonna hurt yourself. Cool. I can appreciate how dumb Kingdom Hearts is. Alright, show me that good finish. Hell yeah. The move. All that money, I think I just like quadrupled my money. Hold up, I need to see this real quick. No, I'm good. No, okay. I was a digit off. Did Ty complete Chain of Memories? No, Ty hit the same thing that he hit in Kingdom Hearts 1, which is he hit a grind wall. So, you know, what are you gonna do? His hair's longer. You know, I don't think I ever noticed that. Good shit. You know, I I don't use a lot of dress records. I may actually just use Leon. It was cards. Cards was his grind wall. Also, fights just started taking way longer, so he needed to do fights to get cards, but fights were like seriously taking about like 3 minutes a fight. It got to be a problem. Also, yeah, if you missed the Recoded watch, you should definitely go sit down and watch Recoded. Recoded was a damn thing. Data Sora, apparently the best Sora. Oh wait, fuck! I'm gonna have to pop out and I gotta redo the boy. That's record, not wardrobe. Oh, can you change costumes from party screen? I literally never do it, so I wouldn't know. Oh yeah, hey, look at that. We all learn something new each day. Okay. Whereas I'd like to show off another... Nah, I actually need... I need stats for this one. I need a boost. I need boost and haste. I guess I will take this time to throw out. If you enjoy Kingdom Hearts and you enjoy laughing, go watch a good friend of mine, Ty Tuesday's streams in Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, and our watches of Days and Recoded. I'm there for a lot of it. It's... a lot of stuff. No, Net, yes, I know you changed it. What were my exact words? I actually need haste and boost for this. Like, I saw it, but I need haste and boost. Anyway, and if you don't want us, if you don't want to watch a bunch of boys hooting and hollering about how bad the series is as much, not bad in like the game has not aged well. The story is still stupid and in a good way. Gameplay in the less. But anyway. Yeah, thank you. Future Friend LP. Somebody got to it before me. Future Friends LP of 1 and Chain of Memories is some of the funniest shit I have ever watched. Highlight being Riku being the worst D&D player. Anywho. I really like the Kingdom Hearts boss music. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just got a good feel to it. So I did not talk at all about Leon nor Darkseid, but I will talk about Guard Boy here because he actually has a couple mechanics. Mainly, he switches phases depending on what parts you destroy. As soon as you take both the hands and the feet out, he kind of goes into a mode where he does nothing but AoEs you like fucking every turn in a row. It's very, very aggressive. Why does Leon, Sephiroth, Yuffie, Cloud, etc. not get Realm Synergy with Kingdom Hearts? Same reason that Gilgamesh doesn't get Realm Synergy with every game. There you go. That is the hill I will die on. Ah, Vortex. I mean, these good defaults. Let's go. Yeah, so once you destroy all the parts, he does this AoE every turn in a row. It can become a bit much. Kite, the reason there being is because experience earned bonuses for learning soul breaks is based off of the synergy of the character trying to learn the break. So Cloud doesn't get synergy in Kingdom Hearts even though his sword gets synergy in Kingdom Hearts. If you brought him into a 7 realm, then he would get the synergy. In other words, it's dumb. Ah. Trickmaster. A boring ass 30 attack equipment. Couldn't even do something fun for Kingdom Hearts, could you? You couldn't even do like protect us from dark. Anywho. Alright. So the first ultimate is Trickmaster. Trickmaster uses fire, eventually will light the batons. You can hit him with ice to put the batons out, but the problem is resistant to ice, so not really sure how resistant. I do actually want to look this up. People mentioned that it could be a lower resistance than normal. So let's just do some quick references on that. Okay, the AI thread just says resists element. Doesn't say how much. Thank you for the follow. According to hearsay, it's a 10% resistance. Well, good news is, for this fight, because of known mechanics of the boss, I decided that it would be interesting to maybe try and play to that mechanic. And, there you go. I brought the moves. So we'll see, how this goes down. You might be able to beat him if you've been doing nightmare fights. Nightmare did come out after Ultimates, so it's highly possible. Oh no. Well, seems the emulator doesn't like this song too much. Am I gonna pull on Kingdom Hearts? Maybe. I might. Okay, boy. What is your move? No, I see you are from a game where people only swing a sword in quotes, very poorly. What if you had to deal with real combat? If you use fire attacks, it will actually ignite his batons for him. That seems about right. We might not actually see ignited batons. notifications for you and I. Alright, Zell. If Terra doesn't do it, you can bring us home. Yeah, so it did not show up here, but the only real mechanic that the Trickmaster has here is that will eventually light his batons on fire, or you can light them if you use a fire attack. And if this occurs, then he moves faster and deals more damage. And he can then start using his magic attack, Fireball, which apparently is pretty beefy. Okay, so arena fight, Leon, Yuffie. I want to say they both use physical attacks here. Leon might use Fireball. Really, the long and short of it is you kind of want dances and you kind of want AoE. I have not done my pull yet, Chrome. We're still working through the fights. So, dances, AoE. And guessing only magic physical in this fight. Again, I had a couple, like literally, so for reference, when I said newbie has a way to prep for fights, these lines were data mined. You have to fight 2 enemies. Imbues Blade with fighting spirit clarity to heal herself. That's it. Like, that's all I had to run off of. So I'm like, alright, let me try and remember how these fights actually worked in the game. I don't think they, like, you want to air quotes, they didn't use magic, you know. We'll see how it goes. Also, God, like, compare those auras. Maybe they power up. Who knows? We'll see. Oh my god, they do not have a lot of health, do they? These two poor idiots. Roughified does not hit twice. What is this bullshit? Okay. They do hit pretty fast and hard. So this may just be a factor of, you know, need to stay aggressive. What do I do if I run out of cool spells? I die. Luckily, we should be pretty alright. I planned accordingly. Get the resistance is down. Oh, Leon's getting angry. Spicy Leon. Thank you for the wasted turn, Yuffie. Oh! The sword get long. Oh boy. Okay, that's one down. We just need to kill Leon. Oh boy. So remember what I said of, I wonder if they have any magic attacks. I believe Leon has a magic attack. Woo! Gotta learn the hard way. I believe the condition is finished with 3 people, so we're good. Yeah, I didn't have Shell because, again, nothing to let me think they had magic attacks. But now I know. Alright. Yeah, he did have it in the first fight, but... No, he does. He does. He didn't use it, but he did. Let me take a quick stop over Removal Shop. 1 mithril. Money for mithril. Cash for mithril.com. Okay, Apocalypse double plus. Finish the fight with 2 heroes up. Only uses physical attacks. Noted. Cool, cool, cool. Cross Slash ignores defense. Sonic Blade ignores defense. Triggers with a reduced delay. That's all we know. Being in Apocalypse 2 plus, 2 more than a normal Apocalypse, we can assume that he hits like a freight truck, a freight train, a freight train that has crossed with a truck. Are we going to use Magicite? Nah. Nuh-uh. I'm going into this with a level 80 character, which is probably not a good choice. I'm just throwing it out there ahead of time. Again, this is something that we've never dealt with, so I have to extremely test the waters. We'll see what happens. Okay, nope, no Tyro. I like, I've said this in the past, I like to take Tyro because he has a faster animation. I expect to get my butt kicked a couple of times and have to regroup. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not against eventually bringing up ESBs for this, because it is 40 higher difficulty than previously. I may require BSBs, I may require a mixture of things a step beyond what I have normally done. That is the world that we live in now. This is difficulty up. With no synergy weapons, it makes it a much harder thing, let alone no synergy armor either. I'm gonna get my shit wrecked. Let that be known. I just noticed something. Oh no. Well, yeah, I should have put Fang in the back row, but no, something different. There we go. Okay, now we're good. am I going to talk about the new school of abilities that we got? I'm going to be honest, probably when we actually get free versions of those abilities, because right now we don't. So, the Tie Tuesday. Like, Heavy's cool. Heavy's whole gimmick is that it builds up to big attacks, which is rad, and I like that. But I don't have, like, they didn't hand out free things. The only reason that we got it is because that is the gimmick for Cloud's BSB 2 / his new Legend Relic materia. BSB 3, right? Correct. Anywho. Now, hopefully... Nice! Nice! Cool move, Cloud! Yeah, it doesn't seem like that's always his turn one. His turn one is very rude, though. Oofa! Yep, okay, that's what I figured. Okay, is that your move? Is that your move on that turn? Cloud. Ah, my sword arm tires. Sonic Blade. Nah, I know what the move here is. Omni Slash, though, huh? You don't forget Miracle Veil, aka the strongest Super Soul Break heal in the game. This is a test run at this point. I'm seeing how far I can get myself with various things. Snow Spell seems to be pretty good. Like, yeah, once we in element, we're pretty solid. Wall wore off, I think. Something. Oh, he's not broken anymore. That's what it is. Or something. Oh, well. Gabranth is dead to me. An okay addition. Okay consideration for the team, but all in all, not going to get a lot of work done. Perfect. What? Oh, that is actually highest defense for you. Cool, cool, cool. Slot that on you. You got a defense attack booster. Yeah, oh, that'll do. Right there. Same for you. There we go. All right. Just absolutely no, you do not get to have attack today. Can you draw fire him? I extremely believe not. I'd bet money on it. I mean, you have to realize the factor of, I don't fucking know. It's simultaneous release. Mystery to all of us. It seems with some harder attack debuffs, I should be good. I'm slotting in 2 more attack debuffs that should make the donuts. I feel as though Bartz and Fang can probably handle damage themselves for the most part. Once they get in-elemented, they're gonna really do some good work. So for reference, for anybody who's new here, the reason why I pause so much is that is me thinking. That is me reacting to the turn order in the proper order so that I don't die. Whoops! Didn't organize that. That'll be fine. Fang's not gonna get that buff. That's a shame. I like those numbers way better. Those are much better numbers. Still, it hits really, really hard. So the one problem here is that eventually Riku is going to run out of moves. She just doesn't have enough to keep it going. Her overall, like, you know, she's just using 5-star abilities. And she has Quick Cast that is going to run out eventually. However, that damage right there is very nice. Well, it's not specifically that she's quick casting dances, it's that she gets to her wall. We have found maybe one of the major concerns with this strategy. I have the damage. I think I have the damage. Whew. Okay. Well, is my Kurata not honed even once. I would not be able to hold out either. Like, I need to protect and, like, I need the spot healing. I just need to remember to cast Wall. Yeah, turn 1 Clim Hazard is a damn thing. Okay. We are still in the debuffing phase I'll include here. Fuck me. Just include. Just calm the fuck down. A little bit. I'm going for the risk move. Fuck. The one time that you actually did the turns in that order? Really? Seriously, Bart's has been turn 3 like 4 times in a row, and that time they're like, nah. And that's why I pause, because you never trust the turn order. They do actually add a reset battle button eventually. As they realize that people were just doing it anyway. Double cast. Yeah, that's what you go for? Whew. Okay. We finally recovered from the start of the fight. Though I don't need the Medica now, I feel like I will by the time it's off. Hey! I'm smart. And I know what I will need and what I don't. And I think what I actually am going to need is I'm going to cast that wall on an instant. And we'll see where we end up in a little bit. And I also want to make sure Protect doesn't fall off either. Music makes me want to die. Let's see what in elemented versions of these attacks do. Barton might just be worthwhile to keep using Snow Spell because he can double cast. However, that's a good use of that. No. Absolutely not. Well, Fang's not getting that, but whatever. This fight is either going to end soon enough due to wall running out, or I win. one of those two is going to happen soon. Double cast, please. Bart! Just once! Fuck! Hi. How you doing? Oh. Yo, that's Apocalypse Double Floss with only Super Soul Breaks. I just want to point that out. Book. Shake out my arms. I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just saying it's doable. You know? I used uniques in there. Oh, look at that shit. 15 out of 15. No, like, Bartz's in Wind was a unique. Choco Rush. Choco Rush is extremely unique. Amigo Luvas, I made it in time for Kingdom Hearts. Well, about that. God, sorry, I brain farted. Before we move in to multiplayer, I haven't done this yet, and it's cool. Yeah, you'll just have to catch the VOD or the upload later for Memory Hut. So I'm just gonna change a banner image real quick. So this is the endless fight. This is actually pretty cool. It is just how long can you hold out against Archaeoavis, who will constantly keep reviving over and over again. I am actually saving this party. Just boop. Saved. And let's assemble the team. So, it's your boys. The fire team. With some slight changes. Rasmo has stuff. You know. All that good stuff. All that good shit. I'm gonna grab my stats, and then we'll jump into this. two versions of this, obviously, much like the Gilgamesh, just how much damage can you do fight. There is one where you start with as many soul breaks as you want, and then, or 3 soul breaks uses, and then another where you start with nothing, and you can't build up anything. I said 3. It, 6, 3. Yeah. Things have changed. Anyway. This loading is taking unnaturally long. So how are you? Ah. So the first 2 forms, and I would say in fact the first 4 forms, go down real easy. They barely have HP. Following that, though, the 5th and 6th are actually quite beefy. And once you get to the 7th and 8th, they are nigh unstoppable. At which point, each successive form just gains a multiplication of its stats and speed. In hindsight, I just realized that I have not casted Wall. We are prepping the team. The move is being processed, you see. I believe this is 5 we are on. Also, a really cool thing to note, the aura on Archaeoavis is getting more and more ridiculous. It starts out very muted, and each successive kill, it becomes a bit more ridiculous. Yeah, Archaeoavis intensifies is 100% right. this should be 6, or this might be 5. I've lost track at this point. But our damage is actually starting to fail, so it's time to give the party a little bit of a kickstart. Yeah, chains are not bad for this, but the resetting forms does cause your chain counter to restart, so you're not going to get quite up to the crazy numbers as you would normally. Yeah, you're still getting a nice 20% boost, and that's the big thing. Ah, okay. That was the 6th kill. We are on kill 7 now. This is, or form 7. The pinnacle of power has been reached. We need to recast Wall at some point, and Shout. Numbers. Alright, we have one last cast of the chain and stuff. Should get me through Form 7. Heal that up. Now note, you only have to get to this point to get full rewards. There's actually no point to get past Form 7. Once you see the message of, you have reached the pinnacle of power, you are getting full rewards. This is just for bragging rights. So, you may be asking, why does Form 8 become so fucking rude and scary? Well, aside from pretty substantial damage right there. Form 8 is break immune. Form 8 looks at your breaks and goes, nah. Right, defense resistance breaks still do work. Oh, can we get there? Delightfully devilish, Archaeoavis. And there's your wall. Ah, so close. Yeah, let's go. Let's see what my score was. They show it here? Or you actually have to go all the way in? Okay, you actually have to go all the way in. That was almost 8 kills. I believe that should be 7. Yep. Almost got there. Almost got to 8 kills. That maelstrom undid me pretty much. Okay, but what if? Now again, 6 kills. All you need is 6. Time for the false start. Yeah, that hasn't been leveled up, so really the better move here would be to slap on you. Yes. Good. Alright. This one I couldn't test, so we'll see how this goes. One. Two. Three. A 4. Who's ready for numbers? A 5. To my side. That's 6. That's full rewards. But let's go. Let's go deeper. That's 7. Ah, piss. Oh boy. Oh, that's 8, baby! Whoop! Ah, too fast for me. Yeah, the false start pretty much means, like, do you have in element, do you have double casts? Like, you need to bring those. Let's see those numbers. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Let's beat up guard armor. Guard armor. Good armor. Guard. Where is guard armor? Yeah, I mean, you gotta remember, Kingdom Hearts has a fucking ass ton of unique characters that they could bring in to do dumb shit. Metric ass ton, I would go as far as to say. Alright, if you want to jump in for some easy multiplayer, room is getting put up. And then once we rectify this aspect, we will hop into talk about the two banners. The really one and then some returning item banners, and I will probably do a pool on the Kingdom Hearts banner. Alright, these do fill up quick. A lot of people are sort of standing at the ready to do these a lot of the time. Oh, that's new. Sorry, Manny. Well, I didn't intend for divine Man. That just kind of exploded, didn't it? I mean, multiplayer's always had iffy stuff. Like, multiplayer will forever be iffy. Man, not too bad. Anyway, everybody target the limbs just so we can get our cool breaks off. No, I can't type. Net. It is usually the normal rule. Like, come on, let other people get in. Oh, that had a problem. Okay, should be good. People, somebody should be able to get back in. That was a little weird. There we go. Okay. Oh. There we go. Okay. It's there. I mean, yeah, I'm fine with people sharing friend codes. No harm, no foul. Thanks for the resub, comma. Alright, I will hop down to Evelyn immediately and see if they got anything cool. I'm going to guess Evelyn got Cloud 2. Or Cloud. God, I keep forgetting it's Cloud BSB 3. Hey y'all, I'm gonna venture a guess here that the attacking the limbs isn't worth it on this one. Yeah. Show me that new shit. Oh fuck, rallying Etude's bad. It's gonna be bad. I thought that was the other Bard song, and I don't know why I thought that. There he is. There's that lion boy. What if a gun? I think as far as Japan is planned, there is one more 15 event, which is going to be the oh god, what the fuck is his name? Ignis. There we go. Oh man, I drew a big blank there. The Ignis event. Cook boy. Yeah, the story seems alright. Oh my god, he gets so many chef-themed soul breaks. He gets one that's just cooking. Okay. There is one thing I'm interested in. We're not doing it here, but I need to know. Okay, they did not add a new difficulty. Did they up the rewards? Ooh, okay, that's an interesting way of doing it. Alright. Oh, I didn't look at the crystals. Okay, so there was a bunch of crystals. I literally, in multiplayer, just look at the motes. I'm like, what are the motes looking like here? Not worth it. Well, let's not start with the showstopper. Let's start with the lesser of the two banners here, immediately. Well, and that's not to say it's a bad banner. It's just not the one that I care about. So. Starting off. We have the water chain for Titus here. You know it. You love it. It's 11 water hits. That water chains and also does reduce delay for all allies. Yes, this for reference before we really get into it, this banner is characters who appear in Kingdom Hearts. One way or another. Coming up next, Ultra Cross Slash. You know it, you love it. It's Ultra Cross Slash. It makes him hit 100% of the time crits, gives him 30% more physical damage, and he can overstrike. Umbrella is a bit lesser, but still pretty okay. Instant heal, HP to all allies for a Kuraga level. Give an HP shield for 2,000 and Grand Shell. It's a nice instant heal that gives an HP shield. Like, let's not kid. It's still pretty good. Dynamite Boost. It's 10 jump wind attacks in wind. Raise attack and defense 30% and remove delay from jumps. Just go jump fast. Sonic Steel is, of course, Titus's BSB 2. No in-element on this, but an instant 10 hits, attack defense up, and remove delay from the user's actions for one turn. Command 2 is 2 hits. Increase sharpshooter's damage for 3 turns. Command 1 is 4 hits with reduced delay before hitting. So just a very fast acting. Yeah, I believe Dynamite Boost is reduced delay, not airtime. Yes, delay. So he has instant cast on his jumps, but he, you know, is in the air. But yeah, this is okay for setting up into many water moves or anything along those lines. It's a pretty good water burst, and Titus kind of needed a fix back when this was introduced. Cloud Cycle is 8 physical wind, in wind, burst mode. Command 2 is 2 hits with an attack defense bargain. Command 1 is 4 hits with Omega Drive scaling. Now note that they are both typed combat, so they do synergize with his record dive. Very nice overall. Just pretty good wind damage, actually. This is her BSB 2, right? This isn't her BSB 1. I have her BSB 1. Yeah, this is 2. Restore a large amount of HP, temporarily raise dark resistance a small amount, so that's a bar dark, 1 level. Enter burst mode. Instant heal single target, and raise attack of 1 ally a moderate amount, resistance a small amount, and give them major regen. So she can just hand out stacking attack buffs, and then has single target heals. So, God, stop. But yeah, so she can just hand out stacking attack buffs and single target heal. I'd say the one downside of this is no Medica command, but some people like the single target heal more, which is fair. With double casting Legend Materia, Record Materia. Yeah, this can get some real good stuff going. I don't know. It's always risky just like not having the Medica. It's a hard trade. I'm always so iffy on those healing commands that aren't just the standard single target AoE. Because, you know, you'll find situations where you need one over the other. But, you take it or leave it. Anyway, Doom of Living is a 6-hit ranged with Imperil Water. Pretty standard in that regard. Command 2 is a single hit Restore Use, so it's a Smart Ether. Command 1 is a 2-hit Grant Mirror Image. Yes, also, I always fail to mention that, but the burst itself is instant cast. It's a very handy imperiling move. All in all. I utilize this for Magicite, and it works pretty well for that. The stacking Mirror Image is pretty good, but it can't stack to 2, which means you'll still have to take the move that lets you stack 2 on your command 1, or one of your commands. So it's not going to free up your abilities. You still need the move that lets you stack 2 mirror images, and then the other move that does the damage. That said, this is obviously sort of built to be used with those ninja abilities in mind. Like, it doesn't stand on its own. It really doesn't. But nonetheless, it's still a really good way to imperil. I actually, when I bring Yuffie with this, I bring her with shooter moves. I don't even use ninja, because I'm using ninja on edge. So her with shooter moves, and then I just pop this off every now and then to imperil. Dragon Dive. This is an oddly good burst for Sid. It doesn't seem that way at first, but it's the fact that it infuses wind, and then it's a 10-hit intro. So the first time you use it, it doesn't do a ton of damage. The second time you cast this, you're going to be hitting quad 9s, generally. Yeah, downside is combat typed. Doesn't synergize with his Legend Materias. That said, both commands are pretty standard. It's a 2-hit AoE, 4-hit single target with an extra hit if you're hitting a weak target. Again, the only downside of this burst is that the commands are typed combat. Aside from that, it's actually really, really good. It's like surprisingly good. Auroch Reels, a very, very nice debuffer burst. There we go. Trying to find the word there. A 12 ranged physical attack to random targets. This was before they realized that it should just be AoE. Attack, mag, defense, resistance, full breakdown. Enter burst mode. Command 1 is a mag. Command 2 is an attack down. Just really good for weakening an enemy pretty well. The full breakdown comboed with the commands. You could bring defense downs on your normal commands and bring him with a Ameko's Might and just start off with this, do Command 1, Command 2, your normal abilities, Command 1, Command 2, normal abilities, and then you'll probably have this cast up again. Steady Light is Cloud's first Legend Record Materia, and the entire point of this is, hey, do you have his BSB2? That's it. Outside of his BSB2, the only ability this combos with for Cloud is Cyclone Strike. That's it. Or Tornado Strike. There is one Spellblade move that hits twice that synergizes with this. Does it work with the BSB3? Are those typed win? Well, there you go. They're at least smart in that regard. Later down the line, we do get a 4-hit Wind, level 5 Soul Break, but that's about it. I really hate this Legend Record Materia, because if you do 111 this, and you don't have anything else for Cloud, this really fucking sucks. If you have his BSB2, it becomes way better, but with only this, it just does fucking nothing. Did I say level 5 Soul Break? Level 5 Spellblade. I've been going for 2.5 hours. Hey! Here's a Legend Record Materia that is fantastic. The only downside of it is that it's on her relic. It's her relic Legend Materia. But yeah, chance to dual cast White is a fantastic thing for a healer. It works in almost every scenario. That's my 2 cents on that. Also, Holy Resist isn't too bad. Aside from being a small boost to water damage, which is always nice to have on armor, this is instantly start the battle in watered. Mind you, in a vacuum, this only really works fantastically with Sapphire Shot. It still works really good with Sapphire Shot. I dropped my cap to my water. Where the fuck did it go? There it goes. There it is. Comboed into Sapphire Shot, this does a lot of work. And if you have either of his BSBs, you're getting even more mileage out of it. Aside from the Legend Record Materia being good, again, it's water boosting armor. That's not entirely plentiful. So, Yuffie's Legend Record Materia is the same one that Edge gets, which is whenever she uses a ninja ability, there is a chance to mirror image. This is really good with the new ninja abilities, because you can cast that one that lets you stack, like, what is it, Reflecting Water? You cast the one that lets you stack them, this can proc, and then boom, you just instantly have 2. And then you can go right into the next ones, and like, if you use an ability and somebody hits you, and then it procs and you get it right back up, it lets you stay in that damage phase with ninja abilities way easier. At least I've found, running Liquid Flame. So yeah, this is mainly a very good banner. There are some oddities on it, like, you know, Sid's BSB is still really good, but the typed combat commands are really kind of nasty. Excuse me. Yuffie's BSB is okay. It does work, but overall, it's not gonna hold its own. Like, it's not gonna turn her into a damage dealer. Reels is, it's okay. It's all right. Like, it's a pretty standard debuffer burst. And the Legend Record materia is like, ah, God, they're good except for clouds. I really hate clouds. Wind and water focus is a good way to put it. Okay. Now for the important stuff. Fuck me. Why this music? Okay. I've gathered myself. So, let's talk about Keyblades. A lot of the items on this banner, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the 10 weapons are only usable by Sora and Riku because they're Keyblades. Blarg. It's really shitty, and I can't believe that Dina really did something like this. Makes sense in the context of the game, like, they're Keyblades, only the chosen ones can use them, and maybe they'll be more versatile once we get more Kingdom Hearts characters that wield Keyblades, but yeah, like, not even Tyro can use them. Tyro can do everything. Anyway. Let's talk about, as I tap my desk for comedy and I knock a mouse off something, let's talk about Arcane Overstrikes. AOSBs, or ASBs, as I'll probably call them. In our new system of 6 bars, with your normal soul break using 2, Arcanes can use 3 and can only be used once. They will generally come in 2 forms, which is 3 Overstrike hits or 20 normal hits with an Overstrike at the end. They are Overstrikes Plus. That's pretty much the easiest way to put it. In fact, in Japan, they are just called Ultimate Overstrikes. In America, they're called, or in Global, they're called Arcane Overstrikes. They are Overstrikes, but more so. Overstrikes 2.0. Sora's here hits Fire, Lightning, Ice. I think probably has a lower multiplier for that, but has some real... some sort of super soul break, if you will. Yes, exactly. It has versatility in that it hits 3 of the most common elements. And that's it. Meanwhile, Riku is just dark. So, take that again as you will. He'll probably do a lot of damage hitting that dark. I'm gonna put this preface out there. I've already, whenever overstrikes have come up, been like, it's an overstrike. So from here on out, now that I've gotten the explanation down, Arcanes will be, it's an arcane. But moving on, Ultra. Strike rate is 10. Physical, lightning, fire, ice. To one target, raise the user's crit hit chance 50% and enter Connected Hearts EX mode. While in this, temporarily raise the user's attack 30%, calls fire, ice, and lightning spellblade abilities to trigger a follow-up Judgment, which deals 4 ranged physical, ice, fire, lightning, non-elemental to one target. It's pretty good, actually. It's got a very nice chain to it that can be utilized in a lot of different magicites and just fights in general. Yeah, Bart's for people who don't like to gamble. That's a perfect way to put it. You know you're always going to get 4 hits. It does 3 different elements. I think it hits a little harder than Bart's because it hits 3 instead of 4. It also does ice and lightning, which Bart's does not do those. So, yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I don't know. I like Strike Raid. It has a lot of versatility to it and will put in some good work. Also, yeah, chat pointing this out, and it does bear mentioning, being 2 sides of the same coin, Riku's Keyblades have a mind boost to them, or Sora's Keyblades have a mind boost, whereas Riku's have a mag boost to them. Just as a little bit of versatility. Weighted on is Dark Firaga. Deal 10 ranged physical dark non-elemental to one target, temporarily infused with dark, lower the user's mind, and raise the user's attack 30%. Calls users dark abilities to trigger a follow-up ability, Dark Hand Scourge, dealing 5 dark non-elemental to one target. Physical dark is getting better, so this is sort of coming into its own and will be pretty useful. As pointed out in the chat, Riku is the fastest physical dark person in the game now, so take that as you will. This combos pretty well into things like Dread Weapon or Crimson Cross, all those good things. Yeah. It's just a, sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second there. It's just a very nice physical dark USB. It does that thing. It has a chaser on it. It's good for chains. It's a dark USB. Ars Arcanum is 8 physical, fire, lightning, ice. Raise attack and defense 30% and enter burst mode. Oh god, there's a lot here, isn't there? So, Arcanum deals 2 fire, lightning, ice, and grant combo, up to a stack of 3. Break deals 4 to 7 physical, fire, lightning, ice. Number of attacks and damage and crit chance depends on combo rank. Long and short of it, Ars Arcanum is a weaker version of Squall's BSB2, mainly because of 2 things. 1, it hits 3 elements. 2, he doesn't in-element. The gain there that Sora gets is that he gets an attack and defense boost instead of that in-element. So it does end up being a little weaker overall than Squall's. Like if you had equal stats and you brought them both to Fenrir, Squall is going to be doing a little bit more damage than Sora, but the factor is you can also then bring Sora to Sea Lion and Bismarck. He has versatility. Also, if you dive him, he gets an element, so who the fuck even cares at that point? Ah, finally, a sword! Dark Hand Helm Split, which is a fucking sentence. Deal 8 physical dark non-elemental to one target, in dark, enter burst mode. Command 1 is 4 physical dark non-elemental, reduce delay before hitting. Command 2 is 3 physical dark non-elemental, increase damage for darkness abilities for 3 turns. Very, very standard, but still very useful because you can do that Command 2, get a boost, do Dread Weapon, do Crimson Slash, or just combo into your Command 1 if you're out of ability uses. A very standard, but still very good Dark Burst. Yeah, also the Command 1 is very fast. Like, it's fast cast. That's another thing to mention. Buster Sword, Kingdom Hearts. It's a Buster Sword, but we put bandages on it. Sonic Blade. Deal 8 physical Dark Wind to one enemy. Infuse Dark. Enter Burst Mode. Command 2 is deal 3 physical Dark Wind attacks to one enemy. Grant 1 rank of Heavy Charge, which is our new ability school. Dark Gleam also being typed Heavy Physical, which is apparently what we're calling it. Command 1 is deal 3 physical dark to one enemy. Reduce delay of the user's actions for 3 turns. So what they want you to do is Command 1, Command 2, and then use a Heavy Charge ability. This is okay. The main problem right now, and I'm going to actually take a step out of banner review because I don't have this knowledge on me right now, and it is a thing to fucking have. I should know this. Okay, so we only got the Earth moves. So that's the big thing to note right here. This sucks for Cloud right now. The whole gimmick here is that a couple weeks ago in Japan, they released dark versions of the heavy combat moves. We don't have those. So there's nothing to use this on for him. You could combo into the Earth moves. The Heavy Charge isn't element specific, but this is meant to combo into the Dark Heavy moves, which we don't have. Necessary evil for getting the event early. You know? If you get this, it's more or less sit on it. It's okay on its own, but down the line, way down the line, you'll eventually get free versions of these moves, and then this comes into its own, because then he actually does some ridiculous fucking damage. Like, that's the point I was getting to. 3 physical hits, gain a charge of heavy. That's already pretty good. And then once you get those 2 heavy charges, use the heavy combat, like, burst move, and he hits 7-8 times, I really can't remember, and it's just real good. But unfortunately, right now, just doesn't work, because we don't have the moves that this is supposed to play off of. For what it's worth, though, Command 1 is still fast action for 3 turns. That can do work. Connected Hearts for Sora is small chance to double cast Spellblades. He's a Spellblader, so that's just good. That's it. It's good. Riku. Chance to start in Dark. He is a Dark Physical, and Dark Physical is starting to come into its own. So, also good. Lightseeker. Moderate chance to reduce delay of the user's actions for 1 turn when using dark abilities. See everything I said on his BSB. Right now, this sucks. He literally can't do anything with this unless you land his BSB. A couple months down the line, we'll get heavy abilities and then this becomes better. Let's talk about glints. So in our new format of 6 soul break gauges, glints are the reason that it got split up so much. I gotta take a drink of water. I've been talking so much, my voice is starting to go. So, glints only use 1 meter. I may just eventually call these flashes, because glints is such a dumb word, but anyway. Glints use only 1 meter. This means you can pretty much life siphon once and be able to do this. They are generally instant and have a very simple effect to them. Sort of a bridging a gap between uniques and supers. It also introduces a new, well, reintroduces, this existed for Sephiroth USB, but the idea of empowered infusion, or empowered in element, or in element plus. Anyway, long and short of it, if you use this, he instantly fires. If you use it again, he instantly fires level 2. Do it again, instantly fires level 3. What does that mean? Well, just a sec. Sorry, had a burp. So, instantly fires level 1. That is your normal fire. 50% on abilities, 80% on soul breaks, right? Fire 2 is 80% on abilities, 90% on soul breaks, increased damage. Fire 3 is 100% abilities, 100% soul breaks. Now, I don't know exactly how this works, how the timer works on it. Like, if you can, in fire, attack 3 times. In fire, he doesn't lose the fire. He goes to level 2 and keeps that, and keeps going over and over again. And the other thing to note about glints is you can only use them 3 times. So, these are generally very simple, so I don't really need to spend that much time on them. Sora gets 3 to go with the fact that he is a triple spellblader pretty much. So he gets fire, he gets lightning, he gets ice. That's it. Very simple, very quick. Glints don't require a lot of explanation. Riku gets a similar thing, except it's for dark. And that's it. Overall, the banner, the characters on this banner are very strong. Anything for Cloud is a bit of a miss, mainly because we don't have Heavy Dark. Once Heavy Dark comes out, Cloud stuff becomes way better, because you actually get the synergy. How's Riku's glint in a vacuum? Good, because he can use darkness abilities. You pretty much glint and then go into, like, Dread Weapon or Crimson Cross or something like that. Pretty good in that regard. The Arcane Overstrikes are okay. Again, for me, they're overstrikes. I don't go crazy for overstrikes. The Ultras are both really good, and the Bursts are pretty good too. Like, overall, I really like this banner. Its biggest downside is that they're Keyblades. And 111 Glint does kind of suck, in a way. Glint's maybe your stinker items from now on. Just because, like, hey, I got Enlightening for Sora. I guess I could use them with Thundering Quad Strike, and that's about it. And, of course, we do have half price banner, and I'm a sucker, so. Let's do a damn thing. Fuck! Fuck! Okay. Yup, give me the full Monty of Glint. Just fuck me up. Alright. Is that the arcane? Yeah, that's the arcane. But, welp. Where is Mithril Hut? Oh, fuck. Yeah, with Riku's, like, I have two extremely powerful combos. I have two Glints going into Sora, or I have Riku Glint going into the Arcane. Fuck. Fuck! I hate this. I love this, but I hate this. Yeah, I should go fucking hop over to EXP Dungeon. I am leveling the boys, so yeah. Yeah, I'll be able to use dark heavy gimmicks. Yeah, don't worry. Like the payoff here is that when we eventually get the 3rd anniversary with all the ridiculous banners, I'm gonna pull a whole lot of hot nothing. Okay, let me just get this all fixed up real fast for an outro. 'Cause I can't top it. I can't top anything. That's it. We're done. Oh, piss. Hold up. You caught me. I work at Dina. It's me. I chose to call them Glints. My secret shame. I'm the one that's like, yo, look, I called them the wrong name on purpose. Fucking got him. I'm trying to figure out. I could work a Riku or a Sora Snow. I'm thinking on Tiamat now. I named them wrong as a joke. Polestar is too good. Fuck. I'm dead. Thank you for the follow. Wait, what event do we even have next week? No, like, oh fuck, what is next week's event? Do I have the calendar on this computer? No, I don't. Pissed. Chat, what's next week's event so I can do a proper outro? 8. 8, 9? 8? 8. Not 9, 8. 8 then 9. Okay, thank you. Well, that was it for the Kingdom Hearts event. We got a small glimpse, a small glint into Apocalypse double pluses, and they are a damn thing. Multiple stacking buffs and debuffs are needed to not fucking die. But hopefully the health levels stay as low as Cloud was. It was doable. It was doable. Next time we got Final Fantasy VIII. We won't see Apocalypse double pluses for a bit more. Again, we got this one way out of order. But I'll see you next time.